good morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever it is that you're deciding to watch this video. Today, I'm going to be talking about a book I just finished. Shocker. So it's called Forever Strong by Dr. Gabrielle Lyon, and she goes into longevity and how we should prioritize muscles so that we can continue to function really well. So she goes into like exercise and nutrition, blah, 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 stuff like that. But I thought it would be very helpful to share some of these tidbits with you that she calls mindset reset. So essentially, it's just getting your brain on board with getting to your ultimate goals. So the first one I'm going to be talking about is overcoming present bias. So let me explain. So number one, present bias is essentially just procrastination. So it's prioritizing those current wants and desires over those long-term ultimate goals that we have. So it's that human tendency we all have of instant gratification, stuff like that we've always talked about and always struggle with. So she just wants you to get clear about that type of stuff, call yourself out on it so that you can start working towards that ultimate goal and stop feeding into that instant gratification. So number two, she talks about how we have a current self and a future self. So current self, think of that as that little devil on your shoulder that's feeding into those current wants, those little things, those little treats, whatever it is. And then your hopefully little angel future self is just kind of sitting there like, hi, this is who I want to be. This is what I want to do. So she says to get clear about who it is that you want to be, that future self. So think about if you want to be that more toned self, that more energetic self, that person who drinks less alcohol self, whatever your ultimate goal is, you really just got to think about that and focus on that so that you can start working towards there and kind of creating a path to get yourself there. So she also talks about how you should create consequences for current actions that might be keeping you from your future self. So let's say you want to drink less wine. Limit yourself to 1 glass a day or whatever, a week, whatever it is. And then if you go over that limit, then you have to give $20 to your spouse, your best friend, your child, somebody who's going to be able to hold you accountable, who might appreciate a little extra cash. But it's going to like dig in a little bit and just kind of be like, well, I don't want to keep giving $20 to people. I'm going to stop doing that. Usually only takes one time, but whatever it is, just make sure it's going to be something that actually is going to make you want to continue on the path towards drinking less wine or whatever it is your goal is. And then number three, final one, she wants you to do a future projection. So that's essentially just thinking about what those negative habits are that you're currently doing that are going to affect you 2 weeks from now, 2 years from now, 4 years from now, whatever it is that's going to affect that future goal. So let's say you want to lose fat and have more energy, but you're a little bit addicted to that late night ice cream, like pint of ice cream. So try and limit yourself to just half a pint. And then from there, limit yourself to that half a pint, but only 3 days a week. And then eventually maybe getting to just, I'll only go out for ice cream once a month as a quick little treat. So you're essentially just, again, calling out those negative habits that are keeping you from your future self, and making sure you're altering your course so that you're getting to where you want to be. So that's all I've got for you today. I'm going to continue this series. I'll have a brand new topic next week. Hopefully you start to implement some of these things, or at least like get it in your brain to start kind of like calling yourself out on those instant gratification things that we all tend to do. So have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye.